Oh, morning. I'm sorry. Buenos días. Morning. We finally out of the range. The market is finally moving out of the range. Really nice move here. My trade yesterday I closed green. I made like 5,200. It was pretty good. Really nice trade. I did one and done. Yeah. Any of you made money with that trade? Thank you for being here. Remember to like the video, guys. Help me with that. Like the video. You made money with that trade? Awesome, nice. I'm feeling better today. And remember, we have Nvidia earnings after market, so that can change everything. That can definitely change everything. Yesterday was Taco Tuesday. So Wednesday is what? Arepa Wednesday? Whoa, okay. Very strong move here in the markets. Especially NQ. What is moving NQ so much? Nvidia is not doing anything. Apple is not doing much either. Is it Amazon? Microsoft? Meta? Google? It's not Amazon. SMH? So it's the chips, right? Chips are strong. But AMD is pretty bearish. Let's see TSM. TSM is not. It's also looking kind of bearish. You don't watch VN's pre-market? No, I don't. I don't watch anyone, to be honest. I do my own pre-market analysis. I do my own pre-market watch list. I don't watch anyone when it comes to trading. It hurts for waiting, holding long time. Why? Okay. Okay, so the market is definitely very bullish today. We had a gap below. I would not be thinking on playing reactions unless we see an ugly one. But other than that, I will say just be patient and wait for some consolidation, some little pullbacks, so we can play the upside continuation. Yes. Yeah, I'm pretty happy that I bought the dip with shares on a lot of stocks. Like, I like that. Pretty happy with myself for doing that. PayPal, I told you guys, PayPal. PayPal is killing it. Look at that gap. PayPal, beautiful, beautiful gap play. That was perfect. That was a beautiful swing. Look at that. Beautiful gap fill play on PayPal. I was just going to average down if we keep going lower. Like with Microsoft, I'm buying more. I bought more yesterday, and the day that it had a huge move to the downside, it was Monday. Yeah, I bought more Microsoft on Monday. And I think it still can go lower to 360, maybe 350 Microsoft, but I think it's gonna depend if it can hold 397 as support. If it can hold 397 as support, the downside will be broken, but it's reacting resistance right now, so we'll see. If it keeps going lower, I'm gonna buy more shares on Microsoft. I bought a bunch of Hood, Palantir, Amazon, PayPal, Oracle. I keep buying Oracle. I think Hood and Palantir can still go a little bit lower, but if not, I'm happy with my buys. Oh, thank you, Mark. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. Look at Enki. Enki is flying. Yes, it's a little bit stuck, but Enki is just flying. I think Tesla had a very nice pump this morning also. No, thank you, Robert. Yeah, I'm feeling way better. I'm still a little bit sick, but I'm feeling way better. Who's starting the futures challenge with me next month? Do it. Okay, you. Who else? You're gonna try it? 4 people. Okay. 5. Not me. I'm too lazy. Okay. Okay. I have no idea how to trade futures. I posted on my Discord a bunch of material that you guys can follow. Just watch the videos and you see me here on the stream trading futures. Honestly, if you can trade options, you can definitely trade futures. You too, you too. I will. Okay, nice. Okay, I got an alert on the Airbnb chart. Oh yeah. I posted the Airbnb chart last week on my Discord. Go, if you are there, go and see the chart. But basically a hold of 128, it could give us a lot more upside. And it has a inverse head and shoulder. Lagging pricing on TradingView? Doesn't look like I'm having any problem on TradingView, but who knows, maybe because of the big move this morning. You still on evils? You can still follow the challenge on evils. Okay, everyone that it's gonna do the challenge with me, what props are you guys gonna use? Apex, okay. Ratify and Apex, okay. TPT. You're already trading it out? Never used Apex before? Just bought Apex, trying to learn. Okay, you guys have time to figure it out. Also, I posted videos there on my Discord on the futures challenge. You guys have everything there. Tradeify, okay. If you're new to options, I really like Tradeify Select Plan or TPT. I really like it both. Tradeify and TPT. TPT right now has 40% off. And Tradeify is 30% off and 40% off on the 150k accounts, select accounts. I really like TPT. I love TPT. But yeah, I'm gonna do the challenge with Apex. Can I describe what the challenge is? I'm gonna try with you guys. Everything's on my Discord. You have the link on my Discord down below, but I'm gonna try with you guys with new funded accounts, and we're just gonna go for consistency. I'm gonna show you guys how good it is to just look for small base hits type of trades, and everything's gonna add up when you're copy trading with multiple accounts. Nvidia is moving. I was not expecting for Nvidia to move today, to move so much today. I really like this Apple 270, 271 hold. Looks like it wants more upside. It's making a very nice bull flag, Apple. Again, Nvidia is crazy strong. Oh, that's awesome, Kevin. Congrats. Yeah, that's awesome. Nice bounce here on gold. 474 support on gold. Pretty much we want to see gold holding yesterday high as support, and that is exactly what it's doing. But the contracts are not moving much. The contracts are kind of meh. I'm up 13% on the gold swing trade. You're going short on NQ after 10? Yeah, you can try that. I will, if you want to short something, I will recommend more ES because it's definitely weaker than NQ, but yeah, you do you. Okay, gold new highs today. Well, today new highs. Yeah, I don't really love how gold contracts are moving, but I'm green. I'm green on that swing. I really like that gold is holding previous day high as support. So that's bullish. Ideally, we want to see gold breaking pre-market highs. Morning, Breed. How are ya? But yeah, but I'm green with now I'm green with gold. I'm very green with PayPal, the PayPal swing trade that I told you guys that I was buying shares on PayPal. I'm green with Hood and Palantir. I also told you guys to buy shares on that. I'm still waiting for certain price to hit on Palantir and Hood for a swing trade with options, but I'm green with my shares. Yeah. So the bigger the consolidation, the bigger the boom boom. So when you have anything that consolidating for a long time, like SPY and the Q or ES and NQ consolidated, like it move in a range for a long time. Whenever it breaks out, it's gonna break out hard. So that's exactly what we're seeing right now on NQ. Also, NQ had a little downtrend and now it's out of that downtrend. So it's very normal to see this type of move after breaking a downtrend and ranging for, I don't know, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. The only problem is that it's not giving us any pullback. So I'm not getting any entries. And it's almost at my next resistance. I can go still like a little bit higher, but yeah. Yeah, this is the next big resistance for NQ. I can still go a lot, but yeah. Yeah, it has a inverse head and shoulder, broke out of the range, broke out of the downtrend. So it's boom boom time, but without me. Yes, it's a little stuck. It could be easier to trade. It's definitely like moving, like breaking out, pulling back, breaking out, pulling back, maybe breaking out again. But if the market decides to pull back, ES is gonna give back this because it's a very small move compared to the NQ. So if I want to go long, I want to go long with the strongest ones. If I want to short something, I want to short it with the weakest one, and that will be ES. Okay, so we have gold breaking out. That's beautiful. I wanted to take profit at market open, but the market open gold dipped and the contracts were down, and now we're up very nicely. Nvidia very strong, Apple pulling back a little bit, but it's above 271, 270, which is pretty bullish. Let's see if the market can give us a pullback here. Nvidia crazy strong. It's holding 196 as support. Is Tesla a possible entry here? Not under the VWAP. Why you want to go long on something that is rejecting the VWAP? Come on, that's basic technical analysis. What are my thoughts on that chart? I'm not touching it. It doesn't matter if chips are moving. I'm not touching any chips with Nvidia earnings coming up today. Like, those contracts most likely have a high IV. So I'm not touching AMU or AMD or Nvidia, any of that, or even SMH. I'm gonna wait for Nvidia earnings to come out. I'm not even gonna trade. I'm not even gonna look to trade any chips this week. I like giving a time, like whenever we have a important earnings or data coming up, after the data, I like giving it like 1 or 2 days to see how the market is really gonna react to it. And then it's when I look for clear trades. Pray it blesses me. I'm praying for you, my friend. I'm praying that we have a good futures trade today. ES is pretty weak. Yesterday's trade was pretty nice. It was later in the day. Sadly, you guys could not see when I closed the trade, but I closed it green. It was very nice. Easy, simple trade. It took a little bit longer than I was expecting, but yeah, it was a good trade. Yeah, PayPal is killing it. That PayPal call out, beautiful. You're a fan of my patience? I honestly don't know how I do it because I'm not a patient person. I guess because my ability, like the idea of losing money is bigger than my patience, right? Like I can wait and wait for hours instead of losing money. Yeah, losing money will definitely force my patience. Ooh, I kind of like this reaction here on NQ and ES. Yeah, PayPal is still looking pretty good. It's holding the VWAP. It has a clear uptrend, a very strong uptrend. Still has a lot to go to fill the entire gap, but it's looking pretty good. I think as long as keeps holding the VWAP today, it's gonna keep going higher. If it pulls back to 46, maybe, let's see, 46, 45 45.50 is still pretty good. This could be the pullback that we're waiting for. Definitely starting to look a little bit toppy here. Thank you. SPY is under the VWAP. Definitely very weak compared to the Q. IWM is also very weak. Let me see the Dow. It's also pretty weak. So NQ is the only thing that is moving to the upside. I kind of like this possible reaction here. Yeah, yes, very, very weak. And we opened the day with a gap below. So SPY, if it keeps its weakness, it could go lower to the gap and fill the gap. Yeah, again, I kind of like this reaction, but I don't know if I want to play something against the trend. I think I like more if I wait for it the Q to pull back to the VWAP QQQ and then see how it's gonna react there. Okay, is this a bull flag or a pullback on NQ? Okay. I definitely like this pullback. Again, I want to see how QQQ is going to react to the VWAP. Where is the VWAP here on NQ? Oh, it's way down there. And on ES, it's almost there. I think I needed a green day yesterday because today I woke up so ready to trade. I woke up happy to be here. Also, I feel way better. And I'm playing Pickleball later today, so it's gonna be a good day. We're making money with our swing trades. I have you guys here. I'm feeling way better. So I'm feeling good. I'm feeling pretty good. Feliz ombligo? Because it's Wednesday? El hijo ombligo. I never heard that before, and I'm Venezuelan. But you learn something new every single day? Guys, Apple bull flag is looking so good. Yeah, probably. I like this slow pullback consolidation. I want it to go a little bit lower, just a little bit more down. Come on, let's go a little bit lower. A little bit more. The gap on SPY, it could, maybe. But whatever you have a very strong push and then a pullback is very slow, that is just a pullback, not it's a sign of pullback, not giving back the entire move. Okay, gold is breaking down. Let's see. A little bit. Don't go now. Wait a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna buy here. I'm gonna add more if it goes lower. Yeah, I think if this support hold could give us a move toward this resistance. Sadly, it didn't go down a little bit more exactly where I wanted to enter this trade. And I only bought 2 micros. I wanted to buy 5 or 4. And so far, it's looking pretty good. I added two more there. On that little pullback, I like these higher highs and higher lows. Pretty nice ES hold here also. Yeah. Yeah, Nvidia earnings later after market close. We could still have a pullback to this level here. We'll see. Mm. Everyone is long, thank you. Me, ADR, Tanja, Lanto, all long. I don't know how you like have the time or the ability to watch everyone at the same time. What if we all take different traits? So basically right now all I want is to see NQ holding here for a possible move. Yep. Gold, it's pretty choppy, but it's holding previous day high, so that's what you want to see. Nvidia has a nice bull flag consolidation holding the VWAP. Apple is also holding pretty nice. Gold is holding pretty nice. Let's see Microsoft what's doing. Ooh, Microsoft coming back. Nice. I would like to see Microsoft holding 400. Amazon is weak today. I'm waiting for Amazon to enter the gap that it has above. It has two gaps above. Yeah, very slow consolidation. So far, it's not looking bad. Yeah, gold is coming back. It's looking pretty nice. I think gold, as long as keeps holding pretty stay high as support, is pretty bullish. Okay, can we have NQ moving now? Do it for us. So far, I really like this flag. Possible bull flag here. QQQ is holding the VWAP. Nice consolidation, holding support. That's exactly what we want to see to enter a trade. And if you're trading options, you want to enter in consolidation because that's when the contracts are cheaper. You don't want to enter trades with options when it's moving very strongly to either side, because that's when the IV is higher. So if you like something, you look in a chart that you like, just wait for a pullback, wait for a consolidation, and then enter the trade. So yeah, this is trading, guys. Just waiting, waiting for the market to move, waiting for the market to do something. It's more patience than anything. Anyone got 20 accounts with Apex with the Apex 90% off promo? Who's trying to pass those accounts? Those evals? Not me. You did? You passed it already? Awesome. You passed 5? Nice. Why not you, Nico? You blew that up already? Anyone nervous for passing 20 evals and then paying the fees? Why nervous? You gotta see this as a investment in yourself. Like paying 20 accounts, $75 for 20 PA is the beginning of you making a lot more money. That's only 1500. I bet you lose 1500 in like 1 day trading options, or maybe 2 days. Yeah, definitely. You have to spend money to make money, yes. Scare money don't make money. ES is also looking very nicely. Look at this. Look at this. But if I want to go long, I prefer NQ because it's definitely stronger than ES today. But now in this consolidation, both are looking pretty much the same. Yeah, we're not here to trade, we're here to make money. Yeah, you can copy trade evals, funded accounts, you can mix it up, you can copy trade 5, you can make like 10 different groups. Up to you how you want to copy trade them. ES now is looking better than NQ. Beautiful, beautiful flag on NVIDIA. Okay, so we have the NQ at support and QQQ at the VWAP. This is where I want to see NQ holding. I want to see NQ holding this support here. Okay, if the market cannot hold here, I'm gonna have to cut this trade. Yeah, I'm out. I don't like it. I don't like this. $260, maybe. I wanted to see the Q holding the VWAP, and it's not doing it. I'm trading funded accounts. If I'm trading evals, I'm gonna tell you guys. But right now I'm trading funded accounts. I'm always trading funded accounts. Unless I say that I'm trading evals. Let's see how this 5-minute candle is gonna close. Okay, that's looking definitely way better. But we're still rejecting the QQQ is still rejecting the VWAP. We want to see it holding it. If it holds it, I'm gonna try this trade again. Yeah, I'm gonna try it again. Let's see. So this time my stop loss is gonna be this candle low. And I got an entry here. Okay. Maybe I should have waited for that candle to close. Maybe. Well, we could always re-enter it. Okay, I definitely like this hold now. Okay, let's see if now the market starts moving here. Okay. Okay. Again, scary money don't make money. Perfect example right here. Yikes. That reaction was ugly. Okay. What was that reaction about? Let's see. Yeah, it's consolidation time, slow. Hmm, slow. The market needs a Red Bull. Well, NQ. Look at now, ES moving more than NQ. I think is SMH. Kind of it's dragging the market a little, NQ a little lower, even though Nvidia is looking pretty good. Well, if NQ needs to go to the VWAP, I'm definitely not gonna be here. Because look how far is NQ from the VWAP, and it's taking forever to move. It's already over 11 o'clock. Is this thing fake me out again? I'm gonna be so mad. Hola, soy de Venezuela. Come on, NQ, just do something already. Go. Okay, so we're looking pretty nice now. We have QQQ holding the VWAP. We have NQ holding my support. Now all we need is boom boom time. Come on, NQ, do it for me. Go. Go, go, go. Go. More. Más. Poquito más. I'm gonna start taking some profits here. Holding 5 runners. I honestly only meant to sell 5, but I sold 10 already. 10 contracts. I only wanted to sell 5, but whatever. Look at beautiful, what a beautiful ES breakout. Market is crazy. Like in the morning, ES wasn't doing anything. It was super stuck. NQ was the one very strong and it was moving. Now we have NQ pretty stuck, doing pretty much nothing, and we have ES breaking out. That's life. What minute you think you're like killing it, the next day everything is red. And going and goes to shit. Apple is taking off, nice. Anyone got Apple calls? I got Apple calls. I'm swing trading Apple since yesterday. Let's see if it's gonna work out. I'm looking to sell a little bit of Apple at yesterday's highs. Past? What does that mean? I have Apple calls, nice. Yeah, so my target for Apple, let's talk about Apple here. I think it's SMH, like it's dragging NQ lower. Let's talk about Apple here. Okay, so we have Apple with a very nice hold of the 270, 271 support. Look at how it was resistance in the past, support and resistance in the past. Today and yesterday it acted as support. So what I'm looking here is a possible move to these highs, 280, but I don't know if I don't think it's gonna do it today, but also it depends on Nvidia earnings, because Nvidia earnings can change a lot of things in the markets. But yeah, so my main target is 280 for Apple. So what I'm seeing on charts is a lot of times when you have long wicks at the top and it's with the trend, most of the time those wicks get filled. It's like how I trade gaps, right? If the market has a gap, most likely those gaps are gonna get filled. The wicks are the same thing for me. Whenever you have a wick at the top and it's with the trend, most likely it's gonna like act as a magnet and it's gonna go there. And also the market move level to level, so it definitely has a little of resistance at yesterday's highs and a little bit higher there. And then, but the main resistance is 280. Like was resistance, support, and then resistance, and then resistance here and here too. So that's the main target for me, but I'm definitely gonna look to take most of my profits today on target. I might take all of my profit and then maybe trade it again after Nvidia earnings. I don't know yet. Maybe I leave some runners. I don't know yet. But yeah, my main target for Apple is 280. And then if it breaks 280 is all-time highs. The other one that I really like is Microsoft. If can break this little resistance here, that's around 401. Yeah, 401. It's on a downtrend. It's trying to break that downtrend today. So we want to see today's candle holding, like closing bullish, strong, right? We don't want to see a long wick at the top on this candle because that would mean rejection. So for a confirmation to play the upside with like swing trading it or with options contract, because I already have a bunch of shares, it will be a break and retest here, and then that will be the real break of the downtrend, and I can see Microsoft moving a lot higher to my main target. It will be here, the support, this resistance here, 440, 443. And then after that, I'll see how I react to this level and I'll see if I want to play the gap. But yeah, if Microsoft can really break this resistance here, 401, 402, I think it's boom boom time. And it can have a lot more upside. A lot more upside. Let's see, gold. Gold is holding previous day high as support, so that's a classic break and retest to PDH, and most likely is gonna go for these candles high. So this is Monday's highs, right? So it just needs to break today's high. If can break today's highs, most likely is gonna go for Monday's highs, and that's what I'm waiting here. I took some profits on the weeklies. I still have my entire position for next week's contracts. But yeah, the contracts are not really moving. I don't like how gold contracts are moving. Maybe we need a strong push for the contracts to really gain some action. But yeah, I really like this chart on gold. It's just very choppy intraday, but if we zoom out and see the bigger picture, it looks pretty bullish. Nvidia is pulling back hard. It's failing. The Q is still holding support. It's holding the VWAP. And then we're still holding support. So far, I have no reason to get out of my position here on NQ. I definitely wish it will break out already because it's taking forever. But yeah, no reason for me to get out of this trade. I like how I manage my re-entry. I added more on pullbacks. I sold more on bounces, so my position is pretty small. And I'm only down like $300, under $300 per account. If it stopped me out, I'm gonna be down like 400 per account. I will see. I feel like adding more on pullbacks and selling on pushes and adding more on pullback and selling again, and then just play this very small range here until it doesn't work or until I'm green. Are you trading this? Yeah, look at that. Crazy price action right now. So SMH is looking kind of bearish. We have Nvidia holding pretty good. Well, not right now. We have Meta trying to hold the VWAP. Let's see what Amazon is doing. Amazon is looking pretty weak, to be honest, but it's not, it's flat for the day. Microsoft, let's see, holding the VWAP. Yeah, with my mentorship, yeah, I teach how whatever you want me to teach. The way that I trade futures and options or shares or whatever, it's you can apply the way that I trade to everything. Okay, gold is breaking out. Nice. I'm gonna take more profits on the weeklies on gold. So for me, it's all about understanding how to read price action and how to read the charts. So yeah. And I read everything pretty much the same. Doesn't matter if I'm trading futures or options or shares, even crypto. To read Bitcoin or Ethereum, the bigger, um, the one that you have big market cap, it's the same thing of what I'm doing here. We can literally buy here and sell here and make money. For how many? 1, 10, 20, 30, 35 minutes of that. But I don't really trade like that. Come on, market, do something. This is getting boring. At least gold is moving. Let's wait. Many stopped out. What many stop out? I only got a stop out once. I definitely like this consolidation. It's just taking forever. Not you, others? Okay, can we... Come on, NQ. Can you just break out of this little range here? I don't know, really. I don't know if the Q is gonna catch up with SPY. No idea. I'm trading gold with options. With GLD. That's where I'm trading gold. Mhm. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I like more trading futures based on the SPY and QQQ levels. I don't know. I find it easier. Mhm. Crypto is moving. Anyone bought crypto? I bought a bunch of BNB and I bought Bitcoin also. Yeah, man, I needed Enki to move here. Everything is moving but the Q. We need to get out of this little range here. Okay. Come on, keep going. If it goes back here, back down here, I'm gonna call it. No, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go for a coffee. I'll be back. But I need coffee. Okay, I'm back. Oh my god, another reaction. Gold moving very, very, very nice. Nvidia moving. Why is the Q so stuck? Let's see. Oh, SMH is looking bearish. You only use 2 props? I use 3. I use Apex, TPT, and Tradeify. I like Tradeify. I used to trade with straight to funded accounts. Now I'm using the new select accounts. I think if you're a beginner with props, the new select accounts on Tradeify are pretty good. Or the TPT accounts also. SMH is definitely dragging the Q lower. For a new futures trader, definitely the Tradeify select account. And if you're new, go to my Discord. The link is down below. And the futures challenge section, I post you're gonna have a tutorial videos and everything that you need to follow the challenge. And if you just want to trade futures on your own, you can also go here. I explain how to get your Apex accounts, different videos that you can learn how to trade futures, how futures work, how to copy trade with Tradeovate. Everything is there. Just go down to the link here on my Discord and go to futures challenge, and you'll have everything there. Here. I picked the one that it has like more days, like 3-5 days. I don't remember now. Because yeah. Yeah, it's so short for Andrea. Yeah, the Flex account. because the max payout for the flex account is 3,000. For the daily account is 1,000. So I'm not really desperate to get my money out of my accounts daily. And I already have that with TPT. So you have to pay for Discord? No, you don't have to pay for Discord. That info on my Discord is completely free. You only need to pay if you want to have my watch list, pre-market, and if you want to be on my mentoring program. Yeah, anytime. Okay. Looks like the queue needed coffee, just like me. And with Tradeify, you can copy trade with 5 accounts, not 20 like Apex, but with TPT and Tradeify, you can copy trade with 5 accounts. I know I never had that problem with Tradeovate. Are you sure you meant to sell 2 contracts? Remember, if you're copy trading, like right now, right? I'm copy trading with 20 accounts, and each account has 5 contracts. So that means I'm holding 100 contracts. So if I wanna sell 1 per account, I need to sell 20 because I'm copy trading with 20 accounts. So that's something that we need to keep in mind when we're copy trading with multiple accounts. But yeah, I'm copy trading with 20 accounts from Apex. Apex is the only one that really pays and allows you to copy trade with 20 accounts. Yes, they have kind of difficult rules, but if you follow them, you're gonna get that money. So the whole idea for me to use Apex and why I love Apex is because I do not need to make a bunch of money to, like, I don't need to trade with a big size to make a bunch of money. So here I'm only holding 5 contracts, 5 micros, right? And I'm only making like right now $80 per account. So $80 per account, you will say that's nothing, but if you multiply, let's just say 100, right? $100 multiplied by 20, that's $2,000. That's $2,000 daily. So the whole idea for me to use Apex is to get advantage of the copy trading with 20 accounts. Wait, Apex right now I think it's 50% off, not oopsie. Yeah, it's 50 right now. The 90% off ended last night. Yeah. Yeah, it was 90% off. I told you guys. Now I think it's only 50. When they have 90% off, you need to take it. Well, what I do, you don't need to do anything. What I do is I take advantage of that and I just start buying and passing evals. Can we use TPT for the futures challenge? Yes, you can. I recommend TPT and Tradeify if you're new to trading with props. I'm also gonna give away a couple of TPT accounts on the challenge. You're banned from Apex because of an honest mistake. I reached out to them, no answer. Any idea what to do? Just keep trying. Look at that beautiful move on ES. Why? Why ES and not NQ? Why ES and not me? Do you think the target is too far? Maybe. I'm definitely gonna take profits at this bull flag top. Look at that beauty. Apex banned me too after just one payout. Something you guys did something wrong because there are thousands of traders that are getting paid from Apex. Apex is the number one prop firm that pays the most in the entire prop firm industry. Okay. And we start moving now. Beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna look to take some profits around here. That's a clear resistance level. I will show up for you guys a little bit more consistent. I was sick. I posted on my Discord. If you want to know if I'm gonna be here, go. It's on my Discord. I was sick. I'm allowed to be sick. Or take vacations. I'm here from Monday till Thursday if I'm not sick or if I'm not traveling. And if I'm not gonna be here, I post on my Discord. That. And you don't need to be subscribed to my Discord to know that. You don't need to pay anything. Just be on my Discord and look for the announcements. Yeah. But okay, I understand what you're saying. If you're not on my Discord, you didn't know that I was sick. You probably can still hear that I'm sick. Can still hear it in my voice, but yeah. I try my best to be here. Also, sometimes the market is not moving, so it becomes extremely boring to be here and not do anything. Like when the market is extremely choppy, sometimes I don't trade at all. Beautiful trade. Sadly, I got a stop out like a dumb ass here. I didn't wait. You know, guys, I always wait for the 5-minute candle to close to make the decision if I want to get out of a trade or not. I decided here to not wait for that. But whatever. At least I'm not red today. I'm gonna be green for the week. I was red on Monday. Yeah, yesterday green. The trade also took forever to play out. Green today so far. A pullback here on ES could be a really nice pullback long opportunity. Also, let's see what's the next big resistance for ES. Well, we do have some resistance here, I will say, right where but the main ones are gonna be these ugly reactions here and ugly reactions here also. A lot of we have a lot of resistance. Like if ES use these little resistance here as support, then we can move easily to this one. But after this one, we have a lot of resistance here at the top. A lot. It's almost 12 o'clock today, okay. Bye-bye, thank you for the stream. Thank you for being here. Remember to like the video, guys. Help me with likes and subs. Subscribe to the channel. Can ES hold here? Let's see. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I wanna go and eat some arepa with eggs, and then I'm gonna go work out. And then I have some Zoom meetings with my students from the mentoring program, and then I have pickleball. So I have a very packed day. I'll be here for 2 more minutes until 12. Yeah, really nice consolidation. This was all about patience, to be honest. So I put my stop loss at break even, and I'm gonna take some profits around this resistance, and then I'm gonna leave some runners to see if we're gonna go higher here to the 400s, maybe. And what else? I'm still holding gold, my gold position for next week. It's looking really nice. Holding previous day high as support, and as long as keeps doing that, I think we could see a lot more upside. I think gold is making higher highs and higher lows. That means it's pretty bullish. And my main PT is gonna be Monday's highs. So yeah, I'm done with you guys today. Like I said before, I'm gonna keep holding this. I have my stop loss at break even. And whatever happened, it happens. Just like yesterday. Yesterday was a pretty nice, very slow but very nice trade. And I did exactly that. Put my stop loss at break even or near at break even or at my stop loss, my level, and then my PTs, everything in line, everything played out perfectly. So it's all about patience, but I need to keep going with my day. So I'll see you guys mañana again. Thank you for being here. Bye. Adios.